Today I'm going to talk about the question, is man another animal? Just another animal? This is a very important topic for both the veganism debate and also one of the themes of my channel, as you might know, is the Nazis and Hitler and how that relates to veganism. So it's going to be important understanding for that as well. Also stay tuned, because at the end of this video I'm going to be making a special offer for new subscribers to my channel. And I'm going to be talking a lot from this book here, which is called The Biblical Doctrine of Man by Gordon H. Clark, one of the greatest Christian philosophers of the 20th century. This is a very important topic because many ethical vegans place animals on the same level as humans. So, like in my last video I talked about Ingrid Newkirk, a rat is a pig, as a dog is a boy. Today I want to talk about what makes man different than animals, what makes us distinct from animals. This is going to be very important as later when we get into the animal rights debate. I believe that man was created. He's not a random collocation of atoms coming together, and this is very important. The theory of evolution is the biggest attack on this idea of creation that we have today, and actually the theory of evolution is one of the things that led Hitler to be able to do what he did and formed some of the foundation for his beliefs. Evolution allows for different races to be evolving in different places on the earth at different times, and it's that view that allowed Hitler to believe that the Germans were a superior race. Now, Christianity, on the other hand, believes that gives the foundation that God created us and that we are equal and that we are all created in His image. So this is a very different view than evolution, and in fact it's quite inconsistent for many liberals that claim to hate racism. They also believe in the theory of evolution, which gives rise to racism. It is actually the biblical doctrine of creation that makes all men natural brothers. Now, the Bible makes an immense distinction between man and animals. Genesis 1:24, God said, "Let the earth bring forth cattle." And in Genesis 1:26 and 27, he says, "Let us make God in our image." Now, the "let us" suggests a more direct relationship between God and man than with God and cattle or animals. Animals are indeed beautiful, interesting, and useful creatures, but man is superior because God gave us a mind and He gave us dominion over animals. And what's more important than the fact that He gave us dominion is what God endowed us with to be able to exercise that dominion, and that what He endowed us with is intellect and understanding. God gave Adam religious instruction. He instructed him not to eat from a certain tree, and He said, "If thou shalt eatest of this tree, thou shalt surely die." Now, the important part is that Adam heard God and he understood Him. He understood what death was. 1 Timothy 2:14 tells us that Eve was deceived, but Adam understood. In addition to his understanding, he recognized that he had a friendly and happy relationship with God, but all of that changed after the fall. Now, this positive relationship changed after Adam sinned. After he sinned, he was afraid and he hid from God. So now here's the difference between animals and humans. See, Adam understood what he did was wrong and he hid from God. This is a moral act. Now, animals, they do not understand. They're not subject to moral commands. They do not hold religious services. It's something that we have because we are the image of God. 1 Corinthians 11:7 says, "He," meaning man, "is the image and glory of God." So now I just want to bring this back to the idea of veganism and the point of my channel and where this is going to go from here. So it was important today to lay some of the foundations of what makes man different than animals, because that's going to be very important as we get into the animal rights debate and getting into understanding dominion and what our man's responsibility is over animals and into the ethics of meat eating. So just wanted to lay some foundations today. we'll be getting into all these topics more. I'm going to be having many more videos coming out about what exactly man's role is in dominion over animals, more what the Bible has to say about that, how many Christians are getting led astray and believing that it's unethical to eat meat or animals. And we got a lot of people trying to say that the Bible promotes veganism. It's crazy. I mean, I don't think we should need to be talking about these things, but hey, that's what's out there today. And here's a special offer I want to make to new subscribers to my channel. I was able to get a great deal on about 25 copies of this book written by J.Y. Jones. It's called Worship Not the Creature, Animal Rights and the Bible. And it gives a biblical defense of eating meat. And it also gives some warnings about veganism and about a lot of things we have coming down the pike. So very important stuff. And I'm trying to get a new initial push of subscribers to my channel. So if you would subscribe and send me an email, and this is for people who are serious or interested in this and who would read the book, I would request that you would please only ask for a copy if you intend on reading it. But you can send an email to vegannazi@pm.me and just give me your YouTube username so I can know that you subscribe to my channel, and also just give me your address and tell me that you'd like a copy of the book, and I will send it to you free of charge. Thank you in advance for subscribing, and I'll see you next time.